to Angels and
Aliens.
There you are.
Here I am.
Oh, welcome to the show where
we time travel.
Yes.
I was time traveling, and now I'm back here.
I thought I had a full rehearsed line, and then I'm so happy I did it because that was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We time travel. And that'd be great to talk about even today.
Yeah.
What we do with the subconscious, the unconscious mind, is that I feel like we need to talk about this to the audience so they have a better understanding of,
I agree.
With healing in the subconscious and unconscious mind. And
yes. So before we get there, do you want to talk about our outfits?
Take a load of this cake.
Take a load of this one.
I gotta tell you something
3
about
eyeballs,
this too.
tell me.
So funny. As we prepped this show the night before yesterday, I was deciding, I'm like, what am I gonna wear? And I was going back and forth with these
Wait, you just
these
had
outfits.
this in your drawer?
Well, I got it for the show.
Okay.
I just didn't know if I wanted to wear it or not.
Okay.
And then I kept asking God. I was like, God, should I wear this outfit or this outfit? And I wasn't getting a clear answer. And then in my dream last night, I was talking to the creator who created Toy Story.
Oh, wow.
We're sitting down, having a full-on conversation, and it didn't dawn on me yet. I'm like, okay, that dream's interesting. I'm wondering, having a dream.
What made you connect with that person? Like, have you read their books, or do you like toys, or?
Well, I'll explain.
Okay.
And then, so I was having this conversation with the person who created Toy Story. Didn't think much of it. It just kept in my mind. And then I was leaving to work this morning, and I kept hearing the song, You Got a Friend in Me. And then God was telling me to wear the Toy Story shirt.
Oh, that's a Toy Story shirt?
Yes. Have you not watched it? Are you kidding me? How have you not watched Toy Story?
I don't know, but I'm going to watch it now.
Oh my gosh, you gotta watch it. Anyways, this is the Alien. They're so funny that, yes, you need to watch it.
This is awesome. Oh, I love that. So I'm happy you wore that.
So God was telling me in my dreams to wear this. Now, what was God telling you in your dreams?
Well, so on our last show, our producer said the outfit I wore, like the lines kind of all led to this section, and maybe to wear something else so that doesn't happen. And so I was like, okay, no problem. So today we've been talking a lot about this show is about healing with fun.
Yeah,
right?
Because
when there's fun, when there's fun, then you forget about the pain, right? You can't have both at the same time. Yeah. And so I was like, oh, this outfit is fun. And so I put it on literally in the bathroom, like 5 minutes before you get up, and got here. And I come out, and my husband's like, really? So you put a birthday cake there? And I didn't even realize that I have a birthday cake there. And it reminded me of so many things. First of all, in relationships, when somebody tells you to do something,
you do the opposite.
Right. And that's like with some coaches, right?
Yeah.
If we tell them what to do, they're not going to do it.
They're always going to do, or they're just hesitant.
Right? And
but it's so common.
It really is. And this reminded me of one of my favorite quotes that I wanted to share is, I learned this at a very young age, but for some reason it stuck with me. You don't need to blow out somebody else's candles to make yours glow brighter.
Oh, can you say that again?
Yeah. You don't need to blow out somebody else's candles to make yours glow brighter.
Ooh.
And really just letting that light shine for who you are.
Yeah.
Really feeling like, for me, this show is like stepping into who I really am. Like, I wanted to put on fake eyelashes because that's what I would do for an appearance.
Yeah, for appearance.
And oh my God, I worked all morning, like, is my hair all, and I was like, I just want to show up as me.
Show up as you.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this is kind of
and it lights
who
your
I am.
candles.
And it does.
What causes someone to blow out someone else's candles? I don't know why this is coming to me. I'm hearing God saying that What's behind that wants someone to blow out someone else's candle?
Well, people always think like you got to be like them, right? And
Yeah.
this show is really saying like we're stepping into who we truly are.
Yeah.
And that makes us really different from a lot of people. So a lot of people
Very.
want to put other people down because they feel better.
Because they feel better.
They feel better. They don't go
and they want
inside.
to take that light. Yeah, they don't go inside.
I got a gift for you.
Is it your...
I want... You're like, more gifts?
More gifts?
It's a birthday.
It's a birthday party.
And I had this little Buddha was gifted to me. And I was thinking about what I needed to bring up here today.
Yeah.
And we talk a lot about going inside. So
Going
can
inward.
you tell me what's inside of him?
Just holding it?
Take his head off.
Take his head off. A baby?
Yeah, your inner child.
The inner child.
So look at, there's an inner child inside of the Buddha.
Which represents the inner child. What we do a lot in the shows, we speak a lot about the inner child and how when we work with the subconscious mind, the unconscious mind, where you want to call it, it doesn't know the difference between time, right? It has no idea. So if there's an inner child in us that's still in the past, that is not completely healed,
Yeah.
it still can be affecting us today.
Yeah,
So-
and that shows up as triggers, right?
Yeah, it shows up with triggers, discomforts, even, we should talk about this, how physical pain, a lot of physical pain that we experience, a lot of it is emotions that are healed from the past.
Totally. Yeah, and so that's why, like, in our practice of what we both do,
Yeah.
they really want me to talk about those eyes, and I'm very distracted. Sorry, I can't even finish that thought because it's like, it's not the third eye, but I'm like,
Is
it's
it
like the
three eyes?
subconscious eye. Yeah, like the three eyes. Like, is that,
Oh.
it's like a broader perspective over the third eye.
And do you know what's coming to me?
What?
I don't know much about this,
Yeah.
but whoever's listening that knows more about this,
Yeah.
this would be great. I'm reading the book of Revelations.
Okay.
And there's these 24 elders, and they have, this is just dawning on me.
Wow.
And they have these 4 being creature-like things.
Okay.
And they have multiple eyes.
So it's
I think-
alien-like. What do you get from
Foreign?
reading that? What have you gotten so far?
That, gosh, it is very alien. Foreign?
Yeah, foreign.
Unknown?
Foreign, then the unknown. And so really
It's very unknown.
Yeah. Because people are hesitant to read Revelations.
Yeah, they're
Like,
very
it's
hesitant.
like that final book or that chapter. Oh, like that final chapter
chapter.
of renewal. Like, you know when you're like pushing up against that resistance?
Yeah.
And you want to give up?
Yeah.
But you have to go through that last bit to like just get over.
Ah, the
Oh, you hear my
tribulations.
throat?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like we're onto something with this.
Totally. I mean, I
Yeah.
haven't read Revelation, so I agree. Like, this is coming just from a place of exploring. 'Cause I haven't been there.
Yeah.
But that's what we got to do, right? Is explore.
Explore. It's the second coming. It's where Jesus comes back.
Yeah. Oh, is that what it talks about?
It's when he comes back.
Oh, wow. Oh, that makes me sweat.
So maybe Jesus is needing us to stay curious, really embrace the foreign alienness in us, which is we talked
Yeah.
about. If you haven't watched the other episodes, we talked about the alien as our intuition.
Yeah. Well, and I
Because
was
it's very
just, what's
foreign.
coming to me is, like, I don't know why, I don't know if I'm on the same page, but it's saying, you know, people are always like, don't live in the past.
Yeah.
And don't live in the future.
Yeah.
Right? Like the past is like your stresses or traumas or things that haven't been healed. And the future is like anxiety of stories you're making up.
Yeah,
So
worry.
it's always like
Yes.
living in the present, but how do you do that? And in my session today for myself, it's when you return to love, you return to the presence. And I was encircling with what you were saying. It's like with Jesus coming,
He is.
We can't be scared of that. Like, it feels scary if you just think of that, right? Like,
But-
am I ready? Like, is the world going to crash down? Is it going to be a flood again? Like, what does that look
Oh
like?
my gosh, I'm getting, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm also hearing is that he's already here. In order
Yeah.
to know that is to be present. He is the presence.
Totally.
There's no coincidence on Christmas. His birthday
Oh, he's really
is
coming
all
through
about
because
present.
Easter's coming up. And Good Friday. I was just reading about what is Good Friday. Do you know what that is?
The Good Chiropractor. Have you been there? It's the best chiropractor place in Bee Cave. I highly recommend going seeing the.
Sponsored by the Good Chiropractor, House of Healing.
Yes, go see KenGee. He'll put you back in place. Okay,
So
back on
Good
track.
Friday is the day that Jesus was crucified.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I did too, right? Because it's just kind of like, it sounds good, but that
Yeah.
doesn't feel good, but it
Yeah.
is good,
Yeah.
right?
Do you know what's coming to me?
Yeah.
Is that the book of Revelations is about Yeshua coming back, right? Jesus coming back. And it's about if when we're present, we get to actually experience that. If we're stuck in the past, we're experiencing the floods,
Yeah.
all the plagues, all this
Yeah.
crazy stuff. If we're in the future, we're experiencing all this crazy stuff that happens in Revelations. If you haven't read it, it's like, what is this? These three horsemen, it's like wild. But I think what he's trying to share with us is that when we can allow ourselves to be present, that is the party.
Totally. And the rebirthing, right?
Yeah.
It's the birthday
It's
party.
the birthday party. Oh my gosh. See how that came around?
See, like, and with that, if I
That's the
would have
rebirth.
taken off this outfit because I had a birthday cake in my femininity, then we wouldn't be able to express ourselves clearly or
Yeah.
truthfully or authentically, right? Because even when I walked out, like some of our staff was like, and I was like,
You sound like Santa. I think Jesus is here.
I was like, what's so funny? You know? Like, oh, you haven't met me yet?
I know.
Oh,
you're
you
the best.
met the fake version of me that just shows up, you know, this is my authentic self.
This
and
is-
so
this is
that's
Candy.
when real life comes through.
Yeah.
And healing
It brings the party.
with joy.
You always
Yes!
bring the party.
I like to party, and I haven't partied in a really long. Oh, this is good, Kimmy. Oh,
What?
they want you to go here for me, please.
Okay.
Oh, who's they?
Oh, they, when we use the word they, that's God coming in, that's Jesus speaking, that's it's the guides, it's the archangels. But yeah, just to make it clear to everyone,
Really
they,
kind of subconscious
Yeah.
minds, right? Communicating in that world. I forgot why I needed you now. Can you remind me?
party.
Oh, yeah. So, in my journey of having trauma of panic attacks for 3 years, there's no party in that.
Yeah, no party.
And in my past life, I have PTSD from certain friends that have partied. Not naming any names.
Not naming anything
And so the word party to me
is a trigger.
scares me.
Ooh, let's go there.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
And so
Let's go
if
there.
I want to heal with fun and party,
Yeah.
I got to heal that.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a great example. What we're going to go into that there's a part in Candice's psyche still when she thinks of party, it's an anchor of like doomsday.
Totally. Yeah.
Doomsday.
I see
now,
that.
Now we need to switch that anchor,
Yeah,
right?
because you know what's crazy is like some modalities that were used in the party days
Yeah.
are now being used in the health industry to really help people with PTSD.
Yeah.
Right? So how can I, as a health practitioner, have such a bad story with it
Okay, I know what we're
and
gonna do.
use this for something good?
Okay.
Okay.
Candice.
And my own healing, right? Because
Yeah.
that's really what I'm searching for.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you have the picture of party in mind,
Oh my gosh.
what does it look like, Candy?
Okay. Do I have permission to share, KenGee?
Yes.
Okay.
I might need some water.
Me too.
I feel
I'm so
thirsty.
thirsty. Party in mind.
Okay.
Party in my mind is a vision. You're out at a nightclub.
Okay.
Everybody's on a lot of drugs. It's dark. It's dirty. There's loud music banging. People think they're having fun. Oh, it's like the energy is like some people have fun energy in there and some people are like on the ground. And I really remember, I'll say my husband, but you can also edit that if you want.
We'll just say producer.
I really remember my producer in a K-hole in the men's bathroom next to the toilet seat on the ground.
At least he was in the men's.
Screaming for me. And they called me from my house to come. And I remember that visual of like, I will never be there, ever. And, but growing up in Wisconsin, you go to bars and you drink and like, that's what partying is, right? It's like drinking, doing drugs.
Yeah.
And it was just never really who I was. So I don't know how else to party or have fun.
Yeah. Okay, with that image,
Okay.
I want you to stay there for a second. Does it have a smell to it?
Oh, it's stinky. It
Like
literally
musty
smells
or-
like trash cans. Like, you know when the trash
Smells like trash.
when the trash guy comes, if you happen to be there to get your trash can, that's what it smells like.
Okay, and does it have a sound to it?
Oh, it's just this banging of music in my head.
Okay, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to have
Are you using NLP on me?
Yes.
Yeah, great. Very good job, Kimmy.
Thank you. I'm using all my eyes and which way I want to
You're
go with
making me
this.
hot.
Okay, I want you to shake it off. Shake
Okay.
it off.
Shake it off!
Here, let's do this.
Oh,
A little bit of rose water,
I
clear
really
that.
like that. Okay.
Okay, Candice, how do you want to be different when viewing and looking at party?
I want to look at party as like when you go out with friends
Yeah.
and you have a really good time. You might have a drink or two. I want to also look at certain drugs that I've seen in the past as potential medicines in the future. And I want to be dancing and having a good time, but not because I have to do X, Y, and Z to do that.
Yeah.
Like I just want to be free
Free.
and have the energy to do it.
Okay, you have the energy. What kind of outfit do you have in this,
Oh,
this party?
so I like maybe I feel some leather pants, like tight.
Okay. Leather pants.
And like a bodysuit.
Yeah.
And, might have like some lacy sections and sparkles for sure.
Sparkles. What kind of shoes?
High heels, like really high heels, like stiletto high heels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you're on stilts.
Yeah, and I feel like I have extensions in my hair and it's really extra and like that feels like a fun party.
Okay,
Like
is
a dress up, but it's fun.
Yeah. Is the party inside or outside?
Oh, inside.
Inside. And what does the inside look like?
It's like a lounge and there's like some like funky vibing music, like a little bass, a little jazz. Oh, there's a nice aromatic smell of like rose and
just gonna
like
ask
a little
you.
sage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's like kind of, when they blow the smoke out at the club?
Yeah.
But here's just kind of like this nice smoky haze, but it's an
And
aromatic
you're
version.
walking through the smoke.
Yeah, and then there's
your
like
leather.
a fan that blows a little.
And your hair is like
Yep.
this.
And,
And
like,
the producer's like this.
that's my party. Oh, and we have a nice meal. Like, it's a nice meal and we nourish our body and it's like it has a little extra fat, like steak and bone marrow. And it feels like that gives us energy. And then we like dancing. Like the DJ pumps it up a little bit and we're like having a good time.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
You got that image,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to shake it off.
Okay. Ugh.
Okay, I'm going to have you close your eyes. And I want you to imagine that first scene with the party. Okay? I want you to imagine it. And
like
it's completely taking over right now. But on the lower left-hand corner, you're starting to see this real, true, authentic party that's true to you and that's fun. And the second picture is starting to expand so big and so bright that it's covering the first picture. That the first picture of the party is completely disappearing and all you're sensing and feeling is the joy of this new party. And when I count to 3, they're gonna switch. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, swish. Okay, I'm gonna have you open your eyes. Okay, close your eyes again. Okay, I'm going to have you bring the first picture up.
The good one or the bad?
The bad one. The
Okay.
first picture of
Yeah.
the party. I'm going to
Yeah.
have you bring it up. And when that picture is up, you're really starting to visualize the second picture in the lower left-hand corner again. But as you're noticing, the sound of the second party is actually about to take over the sound of the first party.
Okay.
And the beautiful smell of the second party, of the aroma, the sage, the rose water, is completely taking over the trash. Okay? That the second picture is expanding so big, so bright, it's completely taking over the first picture of the party, that you can't even see the first picture of the party anymore. And you're seeing your husband in awe as you walk through
Yeah.
as you walk through the fog with your hair blowing. And when I count to 3, they're going to switch. 1, 2, 3, swish. Okay.
Oh, am I supposed to open my eyes?
Okay, you can open your eyes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, close your eyes one more
Okay.
time. And when you can visualize the first picture, what do you notice now?
The first picture just feels like a speck of time.
Yeah.
It feels like an opportunity for growth. Opportunity, yeah, to learn and nourish.
Good. And as you're there, I want you to really visualize the second picture in the lower left-hand corner.
Yeah.
Really expanding even bigger. That it completely takes over the whole scene. And you're just having so much fun. Everyone's laughing, enjoying. Everyone's supporting each other. There's no judgment. Everyone's embracing each other. There's beautiful music, beautiful smell. That the second party is just a glimpse of a moment that's not even there anymore.
Yeah.
All you feel is the second party. And when I count to 3, they're going to switch. 1, 2, 3, switch. Okay, may open your eyes. What do you realize now, Candy?
I realized that I made that first picture so big in my space. And it was a day in my 45 years of life. You know?
It was just a moment.
It's a moment.
It's a little speck.
And I haven't really been healed from that. And recently...
Reframe.
Thank you.
Reframe.
I was recently healed from that. And there's proof in that, but we went to a music festival recently. And I thought, this is perfect. It was by our house.
Yes.
So it wasn't like the big South by Southwest, but it was by South by Southwest, right? And I was kind of nervous. It was an all-day festival. So when I think of that, I'm thinking of like the back in the day when the parties went for days and like these crackheads would stay up overnight and go to all these after parties and after hour parties. Yeah. And I was thinking, I don't like festivals and a lot of people because it's like...
Your outfit's totally a festival. I think you are the festival. Once you start embracing
festival.
Once you start embracing this festival.
Oh, that feels so authentic. Wow. But we went
like that.
And we had so much fun. Like, we didn't really drink. It was just enough. You know, it was like all the people were so good. And then it was getting a little late for me. And the main act hadn't come on the stage yet. It was Willie Nelson was coming on. And, you know, he's 90 years old. So I was like, we have to stay. I don't know if we'll ever get this opportunity.
Yeah.
And it was like another hour and a half. And I was like, where's this energy going to come from? And somehow just the people we were with was so much fun, and I felt safe and really having a party, like
That's
right?
the party.
And it was awesome. And the next day, like depression lifted, heavy weight lifted, like being bloated lifted, like just having fun, like real safe fun.
And with that visualization and that truth you feel, can you see your husband in that new light? Can you see your husband in that new light?
I want to.
What's stopping you from not seeing your husband in that new light?
I don't know that my husband has let go of that old picture and if he wants to be in the new picture only.
Psst. Producer, do you want to be in the new picture?
Do you want to let go of the old picture?
I had fun in the old picture.
See?
Oh, he had
Yeah,
fun.
so for him it was fun. and I
Is
can't
it he that needs to let go of it, or you?
I feel like for me to let him into my new picture, it's like if you're a drug addict and I hang out with you all the time and you don't let go of the drugs, I can't let you in my new picture. Right? And so, although it is me to let go of it, if you want to come into this new picture, I think both have to let go of it. Thank you guys so much for joining us on Angels.
And aliens.
And don't forget to like
And subscribe.
Ching-ching.
Ching-ching to our YouTube channel.
We
Angels
love
and
you.
Aliens.
We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Bye.